My daughter's teacher was making her wear a fitness tracker that shocked her when she moved too much. I found out when I saw the burn marks. The red welts on Lily's wrist looked like a bracelet of pain, 7 years old, and she was hiding burns under colorful scrunchies I thought were just a fashion phase. When I asked about them during bath time, she flinched and whispered that Mrs. Hendricks said she deserved it for being disruptive. I'd noticed changes since September, my energetic daughter becoming unnaturally still. No more dancing to the car, no more skipping down hallways. She'd even stopped laughing at cartoons, sitting rigid on the couch like movement itself was dangerous. The device looked innocent enough, a pink fitness tracker all the second graders were supposedly monitoring their wellness for a district health initiative. Parents had signed permission slips. I'd been thrilled about encouraging healthy habits, but Lily's tracker was different, modified. Where other kids' devices showed steps and heart rate, hers had an additional app, behavior modification beta. The history showed dozens of corrections administered during school hours, timestamps matching when she'd come home subdued, complaining her wrist hurt. The next morning I kept Lily home and went to school alone. In my purse was her tracker still recording. I sat in my car and watched through the classroom window as Mrs. Hendricks worked with the students. That's when I saw it happen to another child, Marcus, the boy with the JD who sat near the window. He bounced in his seat during reading time and Mrs. Hendricks tapped her phone. Marcus grabbed his wrist, tears streaming down his face. He went completely still. I recorded everything through the window. The satisfied look on Mrs. Hendricks' face, the fear in the children's eyes, the unnatural stillness of a classroom full of 7-year-olds who should have been wiggling, whispering, being kids. The principal didn't believe me until I showed him Lily's tracker data synced to Mrs. Hendricks' phone. 23 other children had modified devices, all the difficult ones, the ones who moved too much, spoke too often, or challenged authority. Her master's thesis on electronic embryo modification in a mapping TO. She'd been shocking children for months, documenting their improved compliance for her research, but the horror went deeper. The school's IT director was her accomplice, helping modify the trackers. The vice principal had signed off on the pilot program in exchange for falsified data showing improved test scores. A web of adults who decided that torturing children was worth it for metrics and degrees. I pulled Lily out immediately. 22 other families followed. The last holdout changed their mind when their son had a seizure triggered by repeated shocks. The emergency room doctor found burn scars up his entire arm. The criminal trial made national news. Mrs. Hendricks claimed she was helping children learn self-control. The prosecution showed photos of burns, therapy reports of trauma, and videos of 7-year-olds afraid to raise their hands to use the bathroom. She got 8 years. The IT director got 5. The vice principal pled down to probation. The school district paid millions in settlements. Lily starts at a new school next month. She still hates wearing anything on her wrists. Still freezes sometimes when she's being too loud or too energetic. Her therapist says it'll take time. I kept one of the modified trackers as evidence. Sometimes I look at it and think about how it took burn marks for me to realize my daughter was being tortured. How many permission slips we sign without reading. How much trust we place in people who see our children as experiments. Lily's learning to skip again. It's the most beautiful sound I've ever heard.